Diamond Mowers is thrilled to announce the next big innovation in disc mulchers. If you're watching this video, you're probably already familiar with discs, but just in case you're not, a disc mulcher generally takes anywhere from 30 to 45 seconds to spool up. The new belt drive disc mulcher does it in 13, making it the fastest and most productive disc mulcher on the market. Now, 13 seconds compared to 30 might not sound like much, but when you're trying to turn a profit and that head is spooling and recovering hundreds of times every day, the time really adds up. To illustrate the point, we're going to start a couple timers on the screen as we move on to the rest of the video. You'll get the idea. In this video, we'll take a closer look at why the belt drive disc mulcher from Diamond Mowers is the premier disc mulcher for contractors serious about performance and profitability. We started building disc mulchers in 2015, and with all that experience and thousands of units built and sold, we had a solid foundation to build on. To understand what makes this product such a step forward, we have to look at the drivetrain. With over 50% more low-end torque than our previous top-performing product, the belt drive disc accelerates quicker, recovers quicker, and powers through heavy vegetation better than any other disc, resulting in at least 20% more production than anything else on the market. This patented system features a 2-speed motor, carbon fiber stranded belt, and a sprocket set sized to deliver over a 2.5 times torque multiplier from the motor to the spindle. Now, while this combination is new, the individual components are proven in the industry. The premium 2-speed motor is the same motor we've been using for several years in our line of Pro X drum mulchers. This motor is dealer tuned, ensuring the shift point and top end speed are perfectly matched to your machine. This ability to dial in the performance is a major step forward for disc mulchers. Step-by-step tuning instructions are available in a different video. Similar to the motor, we've been using this series of stranded belt for years on our Pro X drums. With teeth to positively engage the sprockets, these belts act more like a high-speed chain than a typical V-belt, eliminating slipping and reducing friction for very efficient power transfer. We have a tension gauge built in here to make sure the belt is properly tightened. They also provide long life, commonly exceeding 1,500 hours of operation before they need to be replaced. An added benefit of this system is that it allows us to offset the motor to the left, giving the operator great visibility to the feed side of the head. The spindle, or bearing housing, is the same part our customers have depended on for years. This component features a massive through shaft and taper roller bearing set in an oil bath. Hose routing is improved on this head too, thanks to the greasable super swivels. These swivels allow us to give the user full range of motion with a shorter hose loop for fewer snags and less stress on fittings and the hydraulic couplers. The deck shell leans heavily on the success of earlier Diamond disc mulchers with a few important upgrades. First, we've added a toolbox right on top for commonly used tools or spare teeth. We listened to our customers and added tie downs to make it quicker and easier to strap the head down to the trailer when it's not attached to the loader. We also borrowed a successful design element from our Pro X drum mulchers, adding serrations to the outer corners to help push the big material around. Like our other disc mulcher, the intake chute can be configured to best meet your application. The narrow chute and ramp improve feeding in tall, single-stem trees, while the open configuration provides increased production in brushy vegetation. We can see the biggest change by looking underneath. This is the only disc mulcher to offer a replaceable liner, which is particularly valuable for contractors working long hours in abrasive, sandy conditions. Finally, we've reoriented the fixed teeth on the bottom of the deck shell. Moving them to this location allows the head to process material better, and the teeth are easier to change. If you want the very best disc mulcher on the market, contact your local Diamond dealer or check us out at diamondmowers.com to see it for yourself.